Hey world,
Hey, world,
welcome back to Dragon Fairy History. I am your host Elijah, and this is my co-host.
Mary.
And today, for Pride Month, we're very pride out, as you can see. We're talking about a very flamboyant queer icon from the past that everyone should know about because I think this is probably like I would want to be friends with this person. This is my favorite person ever. Um, Julie Daubigny, which I think that's how you say it. It's Daubigny.
Dovini.
Daubig Daubigny.
I was pronouncing it Davini.
Yeah, no. AU in French is O.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yes. Remember your French, Mary. Yeah.
Can't forget
But
it.
for the sake of the video, I'll just refer to her as Julie because there's gonna be a lot of French names that I'm gonna be butchering.
Yeah.
A lot of French names.
Mm.
But before we get into this amazing bisexual woman, uh, do you have a fun fact about yourself, Mary, that you'd care to share?
I do have a fun fact about myself is that I'm going to Pride this week.
Wow, that's so
Yeah.
awesome. God, what a coincidence. I seem to have the same fun fact.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Wow, you know what, I'll top off your fun fact with my fun fact being I'm going to Pride with you and we're going together.
Oh my God, I can also add that onto my fun fact.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We seem to just have like the same fun fact.
What a coincidence.
Wow. Yeah. Now that we got our great fun facts out of the way, we can get right into it. Julie Daubigny. So for those who don't know, she is a French opera singer, but she is much more than that. She is so much more than just an opera singer. She was born in 1673 in Paris, and her father had her educated in 1782 when she was about 9 at the court of Versailles. Very fancy. Mhm.
Yeah.
But the father, was a little different from most fathers, as he made sure Julie was educated in boy stuff, aka fencing and horse riding, and all this masculine energy led Julie to wear boy clothes very early in her life. And at age 14, she became the mistress of the count her father was working for, who was also married. So quite problematic there. Very pedophilic.
A little bit.
Yeah. Um, but that didn't last long, thankfully. Uh,
Elijah,
she,
did you know that that was her fencing instructor, by the way?
I actually didn't know that was also her that's actually even
It
more
makes it worse.
problematic.
Yeah.
Not only do we have an illegal, very illegal age gap here, but we also have power dynamic
Yeah.
issues.
And not only power dynamic is that this man probably knew her when she was younger than 14. So there's
Oh,
that. Mm, yeah.
wow. See, even like at the start, Julie's life started crazy.
Yeah.
So I feel like this moment was an omen for the future to come. after this affair, she eventually was arranged to be married to a man named Maupas, who was immediately sent away for a job. He was not anyone of important. Like we don't like he was just a random dude. He's just an ordinary Joe. All right. No one important like Julie.
Yeah.
Um, but him being away for this job, freed up some time Julie had. And, Julie decided she's gonna live it up. She decided to continue fencing classes and she ended up exceeding all of her male students.
Yeah.
So, showing them up. And she ran away with a swordsman and engaged in robbery. People thought she was a man because of her fencing skills and her men's attire, but she proved them wrong by literally ripping her shirt off. After that, she joined the Paris Opera since she had a beautiful voice. She never trained. I guess they decided, you know what? You have a good voice, you should use it. And she just got in. Easy peasy.
Mm-mm.
One of her performances, though, caught the eye of the daughter of a wealthy merchant, and they began a relationship, but the girl was sent to a monastery because the her father kind of found out what was happening and he was like, "You need God. Only Jesus can save you from lesbianism." So, yeah, she was sent to a monastery, but Julie wasn't done.
Yeah.
No, no. Julie pretended to be a student or be someone who wanted to join the monastery. She was like, I am so religious and I so want to join this monastery for religious purposes. And and she did. She got in, successfully followed this girl to a monastery and they were able to be together. Um, but she got tired of the monastery life, which kind of makes sense. And she, you know, the way she decided to leave was to burn a dead body to
Wow.
make it seem like she died, like pretending like to make it seem like it was her body and to make it seem like oh she dies and she was gonna just run away and have people think she died. Um, but she also killed a bunch of people while escaping, and everyone kind of knew that she ran off with her girlfriend.
Yeah.
And after a while, Julie's girlfriend returned to her parents. I think they kind of just broke up. It did not last. And after that, Julie was sentenced to death, but under the name Sir Maupin to hide the Sapphic incident. You know, they're trying to cover that
Yeah,
up.
that happened.
Yeah. The charge was dropped because of her connection with the Count that she had an affair with, of course.
Yeah.
And I just want to pause here because at this point, Mary, all the events that has happened has led up to her being 17 at this point.
Yep.
So this is everything I have said has been her high school experience.
Yeah, it's quite the high school experience to have.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have some fun facts that she Well, as we know, she joined the opera in 1690, and she performed under the stage name La Maupin. And she was one of like the top opera singers at that time, like as a child, which is crazy. And she also had like no like singing lessons. Like it was all natural for her, which is
You know,
crazy.
she's just born. She's born with that talent. She's born with a beautiful voice, you
Yeah,
know.
she just had so much talent.
But continuing on, at 17, she had a duel with a man named Albert, who thought she was a man. After she brutally defeated him, though, she nursed him back to health, which was very nice of her. So nice. And he was, so grateful that he became lifelong friends with her. Isn't that the crazy start to a
Yeah.
friendship? Like, I beat your ass, now we're besties.
Crazy.
Yeah. Besties who might have also had sex.
Wow.
Like right after.
Just like typical bestie
Yeah. We're
activities,
just
yeah.
besties who, do certain things at night.
Yeah.
Um, but this was just the start to Julie's many illegal duels. And you're like, how does she keep getting away with this? Well, see, King Louis kept pardoning her because he loved her antics. He was like a fan of the tea. He loved the gossip. He basically was so entertained by her that he was like, you're fine. You're good. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Exactly, because dueling was illegal at this time.
Yeah.
And he didn't care that it was. He was that supportive. We love an ally.
Yeah. No, he was such an ally. And I want to clarify King Louis the 14th because there's
Mhm.
many and I don't want people to get confused.
Yeah,
I know there's way too many Louis happening.
there is, honestly.
Yes. Well, a tyrant and an ally.
Yeah.
We
Wow,
love that.
lovely.
The best kind of tyrant, an ally tyrant. Um, but after all this dueling, King Louis eventually, he couldn't just keep pardoning her. He had to like people were getting like mad. So he told Julie that she had to leave Paris for a bit. And so she got kicked out, went to Brussels for a while, and then she went to Madrid. And at Madrid, she became a maid for a Countess Marino. However, Julie hated this woman so much, probably because she didn't treat her well or something. And as revenge, Julie put radishes in the Countess's hair for a ball to embarrass her, which she successfully did. And she was immediately kicked out, probably left immediately, and returned to Paris and the Paris Opera, where she made a very successful career playing like hundreds of characters. But
Yeah.
I was wondering, do you have any fun facts you'd like to share?
Oh yeah, Julia ha is like a great dueler. She has fought so many duels against men, and obviously she's won all of them.
Yes.
And these are like men who've insulted her or her lovers. And
Mhm.
one time, Julie fought three men in one night at a ball, and she defeated all of them. Like that kind of energy is crazy. Like three back to back.
Yeah. No, very good. You know, she's like the like the female version of Zoro
I can
from
see
One
that.
Piece. My One Piece fans will know.
Mm.
They will know. And she honestly gives the vibe of Zoro. Did you know that Zoro, because I know you don't watch One Piece.
Yeah, I just
Um,
know about it.
but Zoro fights with three swords.
Really?
You want to know? Yeah, one in one hand, the other in the other hand. Do you
A
want to know where
foot?
the third one is?
Is it a foot? It just like hops on one foot and is like
No, he puts it in his mouth. He bites on the handle and he just
those
goes
those are some strong teeth.
very strong teeth. Yes, yes, the dueling, yes, yes. Do
Yeah.
you have any more fun facts?
I think
I
I
do have more
have
to say.
one more for this section.
Okay.
Is that to like as we know, she ended up going back to the Paris Opera, but something that helped her get there is she actually had a lover named I can't pronounce that.
Wait, spell it
But
out, spell it out.
THE with like the accent VENARD.
Wait, V-E-N
NARD.
Tavenar.
They,
Yeah, Tavenar.
yeah. And he helped her secure a position at the Paris Opera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can, can you imagine like what her body count is at this point? Like how many lovers has she had? Like I feel like every week gets a new person.
She's a
Like just
popular
a
girl.
yeah, like no shame at all. Like
Yeah.
she's living her life. She's living the good life. Um, but continuing on, she obviously had many adventures. Um, but all of these adventures, her whole life led to the most important moment when Julie met La Marquise de Florensac in 1703, and La Marquise was the love of Julie's life. Like truly, like this was the person. Of all the flings and lovers she had, she knew that this woman was her life partner. Um, the son of King Louis XIV was so enamored with La Marquise that she and Julie had to flee France to get some space from him. And in this time, they lived together blissfully for 2 years, which is Julie's longest relationship. She has never had anything last 2 years. So that's how you knew that this she was in it for the long haul for this one. Tragically, though, La Marquise died of a fever in 1705, leaving Julie devastated. Julie was so devastated that she left the opera for good, forever. And some sources say it's kind of like debated what's true or what's not, but some say she joined a convent to repent for her sins, and others say she continued to live with her husband, who we completely forgot about because, like, she was off. She was just away for her whole adulthood. But she just returned to him and became like, I don't know, just lived with him. But neither of these possibilities sound true to her at all.
Yeah.
So I think how like what happened after kind of like because people are telling her story. And so sometimes people want to paint, oh, this whore, this lesbian whore did all
Ew.
these things, but she found the error of her ways and repented.
Oh
Because
no.
that's a great story that everyone, will love. They don't want to hear the story where, she didn't find God in the end.
Yeah, what kind of story would that be?
I know. It's like, what? Yeah. It's kind of similar to the what's the tragic gay archetype where like the the gay character always dies in the end because
Yeah.
like obviously that's the consequence of being gay. You die.
Yeah.
Yeah. But either way, she died in 1707. That is the life of her. She had one hell of a life with a mysterious ending.
Mhm.
So, and honestly, I feel like all of this kind of paints who she was as a person. Like, you can tell that Julie would have been such a great friend to have. Um, just adventurous life, love, lots of love. She's probably a party girl.
Definitely.
Just like I don't know. I feel like if she was here and today, I we would be besties.
Mhm. It just seems really cool.
Yeah, and the fact that she like fought back against all these like heteronormative misogynist norms like heavy at this time. Like I don't know, she just was who she was. She decided to be who she was and love whoever she wanted and didn't let any society get into her way.
Yeah, I
And it
love
did
that.
help that King Louis was an ally.
It really did. It saved her life twice.
Exactly, saved her from death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
such an ally.
Mhm. Do you have anything to add on to that, Mary?
Yes, actually, I have my last few fun facts.
Okay.
So, like when she was in the opera, she was actually also a talented dancer, and she would incorporate dance into a lot of her performances. And this
Wow.
is like a lesser known thing about her.
Nice. Singing and dancing.
And dancing, and horseback riding,
She
and
can do
fencing.
everything.
She can literally do everything.
I
And
bet if
also,
she was like teleported to present day, she would so easily learn how to drive a car.
oh yeah, totally. And one time, even, there was a man who insulted her during a performance, so she bit his ear off.
Damn. Biting it off.
Yeah. She stood on business. She
Don't
did
want to
not
mess with
play.
her. Don't
Yeah.
want to mess with her at all.
Yeah, really. She will fight you if you insult her, if you do anything.
Yeah.
And she also even saved a young woman from an abusive marriage by dueling the woman's husband, and she won.
Wow. Yo, see, she's awesome and a good person.
Mhm.
Like all the like aggression, like a lot of, people at the time painted her aggression as like, oh gosh, she's crazy, she's evil. But
Yeah.
like sources definitely show us that she genuinely cared about like fellow women, queer woman. She was very protective. Like, she was a good person.
Absolutely. It's crazy how like it seems like specifically women who are like aggressive and stand up for what they believe in are automatically like, oh, they're a bitch, they're crazy. And
Yeah.
but if like a man stands up for what he believes in, then it's like praised.
Yeah. That's unfortunately how the world was and still is.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
it's crazy, but
because,
good for her.
yeah, it's because, like, women are like, I mean, not a dude mansplaining a woman experience, but
Yeah,
like,
tell us, Elijah.
but like, just as an academic, as someone who has eyes, um, it's very clear that like women are just expected to be quiet and small and like basically like it's better for men if women don't have like self-respect because that means they don't have to respect them if they don't respect themselves. And but once a woman starts standing up, like actually, I actually do respect myself and others, then then the man can't like control her anymore.
Exactly. Men just want to control women.
Yeah. So the lesson here, guys, is have some self-respect.
Exactly.
Don't let a man control you.
Never.
No. Yeah.
And I think it's also crazy. This is my last fun fact
Mhm.
that she actually, when she died, she was only 33 years old.
Yeah, no, she lived youthfully.
Yeah,
Youthfully.
she did a lot in just 33 years.
Yeah, so much more than anyone can even
Yeah,
imagine. It all started when she was 14
yeah.
with that dude, with their
The
own
censor.
teacher.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and stay notified.
And comment below anything you'd like us to talk about next.
All right, au revoir.
Bye.